Hi, how you doing? This is a remake to my other video and stuff like that, and I was talking about London Heathrow, and all those other places in Europe and stuff like that, criminalizing black people around the world. I was talking about how you can relate what's happening in Europe the same way it's happening in America, and soon will be in Canada. It's already happening in Mexico. Black people are getting attacked. Personally, I thought that Arabs was the problem, but it's obviously black people. They tell you during the news that, hey, they don't want to be racist. They don't want to be racist. They say it over and over and over again. I want to say something, but I don't want to be racist. Okay. And you say it over and over and over and over again, you want to start saying, hey, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. These people are out here, and I'm going to call them what the hell I want. And this is what's happening right now. And around the world, we are getting a rep of being criminals to every nation, shit like that. Don't get me wrong, when you come to Chicago and stuff like that, most of the time I hear reports where they are pushing crates of guns inside the hood for little kids, children, want to be gangsters to pick up the gun and become a big guy on campus. Because personally, all you need is a gun to be a big guy on campus, and you give a whole bunch of guns to young ass kids trying to make it in a hood who has no jobs and shit like that. They're gonna take that gun. Now check it out, man. Back to overseas, they're doing the same thing they doing over here, outsourcing all the fucking goddamn jobs, where black people are majorly fine, and they are creating robots to take over those black people's jobs, because hey, nobody else want to do them but black people. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're over there complaining about we don't want to be racist. We don't want to be racist. We don't want to be racist. But at the same time, they don't want to be racist, but inside they're having racial thoughts, like impure thoughts. You think about it, they're having racial thoughts, and they're closing in on these criminals that they took their jobs away from them. Alright, they took their services away from them. They took everything away from these people. And you wonder why there's crime. There's crime because you took away a job. There's crime because somebody lost their job, or the job was outsourced. Okay? In my opinion, nobody, I'm not saying everybody, but nobody actually wants to be a drug dealer or a criminal for a living. That's why I got the hell out of it long time ago. And I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about, I won't even talk about it, but I used to break a law here and there and stuff like that. But these people in Europe, the black people in Europe, you don't hear it much, but they're talking. They're having the people in Europe. They are talking about black people, African that look like African Americans, all over fucking Europe. They're saying they're committing crimes. I heard they said they have 4 people that were stabbed in one day. Okay, all right, and it all comes down to poverty and the ability to obtain a fucking job. That's all it is. If these people and these politicians will live up to their bargain and pay that bill, or pay that money, or pay or get that job in there, so you won't have crime. And until that politician do his job, you're gonna blame the crime on a black person that doing what's natural to his instincts, is that stuff to survive. They getting blamed for surviving. Okay, some people lose their fucking mind, start killing people. Some people rob people. Some people get frustrated in their lifetime and they start killing people. Okay, because of their job situation. I mean, when I was working, I knew one thing. It was hard for me to get some kind of 401k plan with my job because, hey, I mean, that was a hard job to get. I tried to get a union job, 4K1 plan job, and I finally got landed in the United States military, and I'm a little striked on the decision of that, but in my opinion, hey, I squeezed out there. Now back to this European crap. They're doing the same thing the Americans are doing. They're downgrading Americans. I mean, they're downgrading black people, so-called black people over there, and they're doing it at the same fucking time. Okay, they're doing it at the same fucking time, and everybody's worried about over here. This shit is worldwide. It's happening over in Europe, it's happening in America, and soon it'll be happening in Canada and the rest of the European countries. Okay? And as simple as that. They made a charge with Africans attacking white people on their farms. And now that shit is blown up. Criminalization of black people are being blown up like the Arabs is being criminalized for a long time now. Okay, but it's sad, man. It's sad. I will keep on lookout on what's going on and what's happening in the world and following all the news. But I'm telling you, man, it's like a gate closing on black people. It's like a huge gate. You got welfare. You got. I mean, most of us. I mean, personally, I know white people more on welfare than black people, but you gotta understand something. White people make up 63% of the United States of America. We make 14%, and we're famous because welfare. Okay, you gotta look at the fucking percentage. All right, and that's simple as that. The percentage of black people on welfare is very high, and they're only 14% of the United States population. White people, on the other hand, welfare recipients is 63%. They 63% of the population of the United States of America, and they are on welfare too. Okay, but they have a larger population than African Americans. Do the math. Okay, they're always telling you that, well, white people on welfare too and stuff like that, and they're on financial aid and all that crap like that. But I'm telling you straight up and down. Alright? I'm telling you straight up and down. There is, when it comes to percentage, we depend more, way more on welfare than any other race on the planet Earth. And that's simple as that. Because we only make 14% of the population of the United States. When they make these assessments and shit like that, they don't acknowledge the percentage of the population that's in the United States that's on welfare. How many people is in the United States that's on welfare? What race is on welfare? What's the percentage that populates the United States of America? That's all math, son. Then you have a understanding what the proportion of people who depended on welfare. Now you look at 63%, you could have 29% of, 63%, you can have 10% on welfare. Okay, according to the population of that race, is not too much. But if you have 14% of the United States, you have 10% of the people on welfare. That is too much for people to even bear without crime or anarchy or some shit like that. But like I said, They're trying to outsource the welfare system. They're trying to outsource all the fucking jobs and shit like that. They got these jails just waiting for our asses. I guarantee you that. It is not even freaking funny. It's not even funny how they got these jails waiting for us. It's waiting. It's waiting. Nobody's saying the damn freaking thing either. Nobody's saying the damn thing. Just waiting for us. Fucking ridiculous. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this little long story short. Black people will wake the hell up. Okay? I told you before. We're in a dangerous situation as a race. We acting like a freaking clown over here as a race, and these races are just trying to, you know, gain as much cases as possible to say this race is a problem. We have to deal with this race. Watch. That's all I have to say. That's it.